Hello Hardy Planters, it's National Chair Steve Bustin here, and welcome to November, and welcome back to my garden here in Brighton. We've had the most glorious autumn day today, in fact probably the first autumn, really lovely sunny warm autumn day that we've had for weeks. So my husband John and I have been out here tidying up, we've been emptying the greenhouse, we're about to clean it. We've been planting some bulbs, sowing a few seeds, and really doing that end of one season, preparing for the next season thing. But there are lots of things to talk about for Hardy Plant Society. First of all, hopefully you have had a copy of this land on your doormat in the last few days. The Hardy Plant, the journal of the Hardy Plant Society. This really is one of the pride and joys of the Hardy Plant Society and one of the major benefits of membership. This magazine is really the envy of lots of other societies because it is so well put together. There is some amazing writing in there. If by any chance your copy hasn't arrived, please contact the office and they will just double check. It is obviously a member benefit, so you do need to be a member in order to receive it. It's also worth saying that we are currently looking for a new editor for the Hardy Plant. Soren Aller, our esteemed editor, who has been around doing it for about 6 years, has indicated that he would like to step down, although he is happy to stay on for a couple more issues to help mentor and train somebody. So if you think you have got the journalistic or editorial nous, and probably the horticultural background as well, to be able to commission the terrific writing that goes into the Hardy Plant Journal, please do get in touch. You can email me direct, chair@hardy-plant.org.uk. And in fact, we're looking for a couple of other people at the moment. We're looking for somebody to help us with social media. So if you're a dab hand with Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, we would love to hear from you because we need somebody to help us to spread the word about the Hardy Plant Society on social media, to reach lots of new gardeners, because that's where they're going now for gardening information. We're also looking for somebody to look after our publications. That's all our specialist booklets, and also have an overview of the 3 different publications that we put out as periodicals. So again, if you have an interest in publications, in specialist publications in particular, please do get in touch. Now you're also this month going to get a copy of the newsletter dropping onto your doormat. Now there's a change of name coming up. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. You will have to watch your doormat for that, probably later in the month. There's lots of news and updates about all the things happening across the Hardy Plant Society in there. A couple of things you will find in there this month. You will find this year's seed list. So this will be the list of all the seeds that have been donated to the seed distribution scheme. And now is your chance to choose what you want to grow in your garden next year. So have a look at the list. There's a small charge for the admin that's involved, but otherwise the seeds are free. Just pick what you want. There are some really, really interesting plants in there, so look out for the seed list. The other thing you're going to find in the newsletter and also coming up on email is a short survey. We're doing a fun, informal survey. We want to know, what are your desert island plants? What are the plants you cannot live without? Or what are your gardening nemesis or nemesis? Not sure. Because we want to know what plants you've never been able to grow. And we're putting together some statistics for the media and again to help raise the profile of the Hardy Plant Society. So look out for that on email and in the newsletter. Finally, and I told you there was a lot for November, it's almost the closing date for the photo competition. Now the photo competition happens every year and runs all year, but the closing date is in early December. So I thought I'd mention it this month so you've got time to get your entries in. Several different categories, different types of plants, hardy plant events, close-ups, garden shots, all sorts of things. Go to hardy-plant.org.uk/photo-competition, and we'll put that link in the description below to have a look at the criteria. There are cash prizes, fairly modest cash prizes, I think we'll say, for first, second and third. And there's also a whole category for children. So maybe your children or your grandchildren or your stepchildren might want to take part as well. And there are book tokens up for grabs for the children's winners. Anyway, there's lots more going on besides, but that's probably more than enough. Do read down the rest of the email newsletter that came into your inbox, and there's lots more information. You'll find a listing of every single Hardy Plant Society event happening across the UK during November. So maybe look for events in your area and hopefully come along and see you there. Anyway, have a great November and we'll see you in December.